I'm Doug, and on behalf of everyone at Worship Musician Magazine, it's my pleasure to welcome you to this video on the Fender Acoustasonic Player Telecaster, which came out today, and it's awesome. The goal of this video is to play our way through the feature set and keep the talking to a minimum. So with that said, down below in the show notes, you're going to find timeline links for all the different sections of this video, which are driven by the feature set. Couple of things about the demos. Not everybody who plays a church just plays a church. So some of the demos are going to be a little worship-centric, but not everything. Which is to say is, if you don't play at church or have nothing to do with church, there's probably going to be a bunch of information that will be relevant if you're interested in this guitar, as well as a range of sounds that aren't just amazing grace. All right, with that said, we want to walk through a couple of things about the feature set real quick. Volume control, traditional functionality. This is the blend control that all the way back is in the A position, all the way up is in the B position, then you can kind of shape shift in between. This is a three-way selector that allows you to kind of toggle between the voicing pairs. What you heard at the top was number 2A, which is basically the undersaddle Fishman piezo without any digital magic. Now you're going to hear 2B, which blends in basically a drive sound in the background. And Fender kind of likens it to double tracking an acoustic guitar and an electric guitar with some drive at the same time. I prefer to back off with the right hand a little bit, which brings the drive level down and kind of makes it sound like an acoustic guitar with just a little extra girth. Let's take a listen. So this demo is going to shapeshift between 3A and 3B, if you will, in 25% increments. And that's going to enable you to hear, per the diagram, the difference between the model of the mahogany small body short scale, which is Fender E's, if you will, for a pre-war Martin Parlor guitar, and 3B, a Rosewood Dreadnought, which is really Fender E's for a Gibson J45. You look down below in the red there, the Parlor guitar is more focused and the J45 has more low end. So the way this kind of plays out in worship or kind of in any band is, generally speaking, the Parlor guitars, the more instruments you add, the less you kind of have to mess with them, because they have a tendency to have a slightly smaller sound, but they sit really well without being in the way of other things. Conversely, the fewer instruments that you've got, that's when you really want to be able to take advantage of the rich low end of something like a J45. So the cool thing is being able to shapeshift between those two different guitars really enables you to craft the perfect sound for a part or for the group of musicians you're playing with at a given time. Now, signal chain wise, I'm going straight into my Apollo, Universal Audio Apollo that is, into Pro Tools. And previously I had a Dreamvert plugin going. Now I'm going to kill that so you can really hear the sound of these different guitar models. Let's take a listen. So now we're going to move over into position 1A for some Tele tones, leveraging the built-in Tim Shaw design Fender Noiseless Telecaster pickup. And here's the thing, if you're an acoustic player that's been thinking about making the jump to an electric guitar, this hybrid format is a great way to kind of have the 11 through 52 string gauge that you're used to playing with, because when people first pick up an electric after having played acoustic, the strings are often a little bit too light and there's some intonation issues. That said, the shape of this neck is what they call a modern deep C. So you kind of get this combination of kind of electric feel with the neck, but acoustic feel with the strings. And this particular tone is pretty darn Telecaster. So let's take a listen. So the last demo was utilizing my Tone Master Deluxe Reverb, which is a great solution for an instrument like this. It's got a great clean sound. You can obviously use pedals with it, but it also has direct out functionality. It's just that when you want to play in a silent stage environment, but still have the freedom to be able to make that round trip between practice, rehearsal, and service, and have speakers on tap when and where you need them, it's great for that. That said, now we're going to move over to 1B. I'm going to utilize some high gain tones using my Bosch GT1000 core. Let's take a listen and I'll see you in a sec. On behalf of everyone at Worship Musician Magazine, thanks so much for checking out this video. For more information about the Acoustasonic Player Telecaster, and by the way, player means it's made in Mexico, down below in the show notes, you're going to find the link to the review I did in Worship Musician Magazine. There's more information in there in case you're wanting to find out more. Also, the link for the Acoustasonic page on the Fender website is fender.com/acoustasonic. So the thing is, this guitar, compared to my American Acoustasonic Jazzmaster, the build quality is every bit just as good. It has a 3-way switch where my Acoustasonic Jazzmaster has a 5-way. And honestly, I didn't miss the other 2 positions. I really love the sound of position number 3, A and B, and the tones in between. It just works really, really well. And the distorted tones, I obviously seem to be enjoying myself on that last little bit of the demo there. So here's the thing. We're going to keep having more reviews on this channel. If you liked what you saw and haven't already subscribed to the channel, I want to invite you to do so. And please don't forget to ring the bell so we can let you know when more videos are going to go online. With that said, thanks again for watching. Cheers.